She's a witch. She's a witch. She's a witch, I say. She's a witch.
I'm not a witch.
Higgy, Kirsty J of Nerdy Nails, you have been accused of using the devil's craft, as the townfolk have seen you been using witchcraft around the town. How do you plead?
Come on, town mayor, you've known me for years. I'm not a witch. There must be a test I can prove it.
Don't worry, Kirsty, everyone in this town gets a fair and equal trial. All they have to do is one measly test to show that they are not a witch, and that is they have to prove that they cannot water marble. Here you go. Okay, I've got this. I can do this. She's a witch. Seize her.
See, she's a witch.
I swear there. I swear. I'm not a witch. Look, an iridescent holographic unicorn.
Where? I think we can all agree that was some top-notch acting skills from me. I'm definitely going to be winning an Oscar with that scene for sure. But what was up, my nerdy cheeks? Hope you're having an amazing day, and welcome to Nerdy Nails. And today I'm going to show you how to water marble and become a water marble witch. So let's talk about the key ingredients you need to become a water marble witch. You need a big cauldron. This is where a lot of witches go wrong when it comes to water marbling. They use a tiny cauldron or a tiny cup that only fits 1 or 2 fingers in. Don't do this, as it's very time consuming to do 1 finger at a time, and it also wastes a lot of nail polish. Get yourself a big cauldron so you can do all the nails on 1 hand in 1 clean dunk. So where I got my big water marble cauldron, I'm actually just reusing a big candle I bought, as it was the perfect size to fit your whole hand in. So it's spooky season, guys, so treat yourself to a candle, and once you've used the candle, keep the container and you can use it as your water marble cauldron. This is make or break when it comes to water marbling, and you just want a decent quality and fresh polish. That's all you need to make sure water marbling works. Don't use a bad quality nail polish and polish that is old, as it won't work. Now, you don't have to use designer brands. I'm just using Holotoco here. Eventually I will have a review of her latest collection coming up soon, but you can use decent drugstore nail polishes. Barry M and Rimmel London ones will work just as well for water marbling. So just needs to be a decent quality nail polish and a fresh batch of nail polish. Don't use old or poor quality, as it won't work. As you can see here are some old rubbish nail polishes I have lying in the back of my collection, and when it comes to trying to water marble with these ones, it just doesn't work. The polish isn't falling off nicely as it's supposed to. The ringlets are very slow, and the problem with using old nail polish, it dries a lot quicker. So if you want to try and do loads of droplets when it comes to water marbling and then move it around with your stick, it just doesn't work, because all the nail polish will start sticking to the stick and it will lift up from the water, so it doesn't really work. You really want to make sure you've got some fresh and decent quality nail polish when it comes to getting water marbling to spread on the water. As you can see here with the Holotoco ones I have, it is spreading nicely throughout the water. So this is the key thing to get water marbling to work. Make sure you're using fresh and a good quality nail polish for water marbling. Now, this part is completely up to you guys, but I always find when it comes to water marbling, it's worth just having a white base underneath and applying a quick dry top coat. As here's an example of a quick water marbling, one with a white base and one without a white base. As you can see, both versions do look really good, but I just think the one on the right with the white base, some of the colours just pop out a lot more. Like, I think the purple and the yellow are just a lot more bolder compared to the one on the left. And it's completely up to you guys, you don't have to do this, but I just think the colours look a lot nicer with a white base. I also think as well, if you don't like it and you want to remove the water marble without having a white base, you have to pretty much start from the beginning, where at least with a white base, if you don't like how the water marble turned out and you want to do it again, all you have to do is just quickly remove the top layer and it will bring you back to your white base again. So you don't have to completely start again if you don't like how the water marbling turned out on the first attempt. So I would think it's worth having some white undies on when it comes to doing nail art, and you'll be surprised how many people online get into a really heated debate over if nail polish should have a white base underneath, and a lot of people call it like having white underwear on, and if it's a good quality one you shouldn't be having it. But I think at the end of the day, even if you have the best top
polish, I think it's always worth having some white undies underneath, because let's be real guys, if you have explosive diarrhea, you want to make sure you've got underwear on than not having any underwear, because no one wants to deal with that if you've got no undies and you don't want to go commando. But it's up to you guys. I think it's quite a handy little tip, but if you want to go commando, then that's completely fine. And finally, you want your stick or your wand to do water marbling, but most importantly, when it comes to doing water marbling, it's a messy process, so make sure you have some protection in either liquid latex, or if you're allergic to latex, then the non-latex bibs will be fine, but if you've got none of that, then some sellotape will be just fine to keep the skin around your nail polish free, as one of the most things people don't like about water marbling is that it's really a messy process. Having liquid latex will prevent your whole finger being covered in nail polish. It is a lifesaver. Now when it comes to applying the liquid latex, just pretty much latex up your whole finger, as water marbling pretty much gets everywhere, so it's better to just pretty much latex all of your fingers to the top than doing it halfway, because the amount of times you think you're safe and then nail polish gets to the top part of your finger. So latex up the whole finger, and make sure you do your finger underneath, as the amount of times I've had nail polish caught underneath is you really just want to latex up the whole finger, because water marbling does get everywhere, and it's just also so much quicker. As you can see here, this is me just removing the latex from the nail I did earlier, and the process is pretty much nice and easy, and you can just remove the latex in one clean swoop, and you just have to get a nail polish brush dipped in nail polish remover just to do slight cleanup on the nail to get a nice clean finish. And here is the version of me trying to remove the water marbling without having any liquid latex on, and it was a nightmare. It took forever to get the polish off. I had to get a cotton bud dipped in nail polish remover to remove the excess, and I also find it's a bit harder to get a nice clean finish when you don't do water marbling with liquid latex. So highly recommend to invest in some liquid latex, but if you're also allergic to liquid latex, then invest in the bibs, as they're also really handy as well. And that's pretty much all the steps you need to take to get water marbling to work. I'm just going to quickly prep my nails here, and I'm going to show you all these steps in action, so you have some amazing water marble nails and you can be a water marble witch. While I'm quickly prepping my nails, I haven't also mentioned, but some people say it makes a difference, and that is the temperature of the water. Personally, I can't really say I've ever found the temperature has made a huge difference to water marbling. I really think the make or break to getting water marbling to work is the quality of the nail polish. You really got to make sure you've got fresh and a good quality nail polish, and it should work every time. I mean, if you want to have a kind of rough idea, I'd probably say you're better off to go with room temperature to warmer water, as warm water does help the nail polish to spread, but whatever water you get should work fine. You know, you don't have to sit there with a thermometer to measure the right temperature. Whatever water you have, it should work fine. When you're applying the polish into the water, make sure all the lids of the polish are unscrewed, so you can just take the lids on and off very easily when you're just placing the droplets of water into your cauldron. Just makes the process nice and easy. If you're also having a struggle with the polish not spreading out far enough, if you also just shake your cauldron a little bit, that will also help with the polish to spread out nicely. And you can just keep going for how much you like. And one thing I do really like when water marbling on camera, it's so satisfying watching the nail polish to spread. And then with your wand, you can just make any crazy wacky designs you like. Like, I'm just moving it around, just having some fun, not really making any particular design, just moving all the lines around to see what cool funky patterns I can get. And once you're happy, you just dunk your whole hand in. Don't do it one at a time, it's so tedious. And if you're also looking to get the pattern to match on each nail, every time I've done one finger, the pattern has never matched. Even if you're following the same process, each time you do it, you may water marble slightly different, and that slight difference can completely change the outcome of the design. So if you want a consistent look, just do your whole hand. It's so much easier, so much quicker, and you'll probably enjoy water marbling so much more if you do it all at once than one finger at a time. When you have dunked your hand in the water, make sure with your wand you remove all the excess water marble on top of the water, and don't pull your hand out until you've got rid of all the excess water marble on top, because if you drag it out with the water marble on top, it might ruin the design. But at the same time, depending on the look you're looking for, you can also get like a cool double layer water marble. Depends on the outcome you want. But if you're fairly new, I would say remove all the water marble at the top and make sure the water is clear of no nail polish, and then pull your hand out. And there you guys have it. There is my quick water marble technique. I'm just going to remove the liquid latex off screen, as doing a whole hand is very fiddly on camera. And there you guys have it. Here's me just cleaning up the water marble and applying a glossy top coat on top to seal the design in. So there you have it, my end result of my water marbling. Overall, I think this water marble looks really cool. I really like the cool wavy pattern and the types of colours. And if you're also curious, you can water marble with Holo Toko. Stick around as well, guys, because I'm going to have a part 2 to this video, as I'm going to show you some cool patterns you can make in water marbling, so stay around.
And that's everything you need to know on how to become a water marble witch. Follow these techniques and you'll be having water marble witch nails like these, and you too will also be a water marble witch like me. If you have enjoyed this video and you now know how to become a witch, leave it a like. If you have anything you want me to test out, review or see on the channel, leave a comment down below. Let me know anything you want in the comments as well. I love reading the comments. And just remember, guys, keep being awesome, keep being amazing, and I will see you in the next nail art video. Bye!